Did you know that according to recent studies, children between the ages of 2 and 5 ask an average of 40,000 questions? If you're a parent, I'm sure you did. But as we get older, the number of questions we ask declines dramatically. As consultants, we need to rediscover and learn from our inner child and condition our brains to remain curious. But of course, it's not just the number of questions that's important, but what questions we ask and how we ask them. Used carelessly, questions can be perceived as threats and slow down or even reverse our efforts to build trust. That's why the most effective interviewers are masters at constructing and posing questions, and they never underestimate the importance of preparation and rehearsal. In preparing, we need to decide what we want to achieve from the meeting. Most of us tend to focus on what information we want to gather or share. This is the functional objective. But we also need to think about the emotional objective, or how we would like our audience to feel. Let's say, for example, that we're meeting a client who's facing a serious dilemma about complex choices they need to make. It's helpful for us to decide upfront our emotional objective. How do we want to leave the client feeling after our meeting? Do we want to create some urgency, if they're underestimating the problem, for example? Or do we want them to feel confident and reassured because they may be overly anxious? Or do we want them to slow down and reflect so they make more informed choices? Each one of these objectives will require a different approach in how we structure, sequence, and frame our questions. In our next video, we will look at how to use a question remote control to help us navigate through conversations.